Okay, so today is December the 19th, and the topic of uh, today's reading from the book Affirmations for the Inner Child by Ricardo Lerner is desire. I take steps toward fulfilling my desire. Today I celebrate the exuberant child within who pushes the limits of my growth. I feel impassioned and vitalized as I envision new possibilities for my life. I release all doubts and obligations from my past. I feel the weight of all burdens lifted. My body is relaxed, and I walk with the spring in my step. I trust that my desires are the foundation of my freedom. Exercising my freedom may mean wearing something outrageous, breaking away from the crowd, or speaking up at a meeting. Today I will choose one desire and take one step toward fulfilling it. So, yes, well, that is the reading of today, which it invites us, right, to have goals, right? Basically, to have goals in life and not to be afraid to look after them, right? To try to achieve them, right? Because most people they might feel the impulse to not to achieve one's goals, right? But as long as the only thing that I have a problem with this is that, well, I probably discussed this also previously, but I don't like the verb want, and want is a verb that is really very closely related with desires, right? What people want, what people desire, those are synonyms, right? And well, as long as your desires are not physical, are not material, right? As long as your desires are more like with goals in life, what you want to do, and even then you have to be careful because there's a saying that says, "Be careful with what you wish for because you might get it," right? And that's true. That is completely true. Sometimes we just want things that we don't know whether or not we can cope with the burden of having them, right? And that's also a thing that people have to be careful with, right? There's a burden with getting your desires and getting your wants, right? And getting your, yes, not your needs because your needs are different, right? Your needs are completely different, but your wants and your desires might not be as a utopian as one might think, right? Because people think, well, when I get those things, my life is going to be more utopic, more perfect, etc. That's not entirely true. So, yes, of course, one would have to have goals in mind, right, in their own life, or one should do things with a certain purpose, but only being careful that you know one has to be able to change those purposes as long as one goes, right? And like the previous saying said, also one has to be able to shift a little bit, right? Because starts to see that well, those things might not be as utopical as one thought, or as the best idea or the best goal in life as one thought, or as one previously thought, right? As long as that is understood, yes, then well, one should have some goals and and a desire and one has to work to get those needs and wants, right? Anyway, if you like the reading of today, leave any comments below, subscribe to the channel, share to social media, uh, give it a thumbs up, and as always, if Providence allows it, we will meet each other in a different day.